Hey guys, welcome back to Stitching with Calis. This is episode 9, Rachel Jackson.
Yay, and we do have her ready to go.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. So here's our Rachel Jackson.
And how pretty is she?
And Emmy said she can be used for assigned pooling.
Assigned pooling, yep.
Learning
so I know
all kinds of new knitting terms.
That's a big thing right now. And she was just featured in our subscription box, and we'll have hopefully two left unless they sell out. 2 left for purchase if anybody wants to get this month's or June's box.
Yes, and there's lots of goodies.
Yeah, lots of fun stuff. And we just recorded our unboxing video, so head over, check that out.
All right.
So my name's Emmy.
I'm Jessie.
What are you wearing today?
I'm wearing my first finished sweater. It was the Sweet Summer Tea, and I will talk about it more later in our finished objects. But yay! I like how it turned out.
I love it.
All right, what about you?
I am wearing our Calis Designs t-shirts. We have been wearing these to all of our shows, especially in the summer because
it's hot.
It's hot, and most of them are outside or in a barn type building. So we have our logo on the front, and then can you see it good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you can see it.
It has.
There you go. All of our information on it. Where you can find us, where you can watch us.
All of our socials.
Yeah.
And our little sheepy friends are hanging up at the top. Yep. When our hairs don't cover it.
Our hairs. All right, question of the day.
Question of the day.
Emmy thought of this one, so good job.
Yeah.
All right, so after a failed
technical difficulties.
Extreme, my phone survived, that's all that matters. All right, so our question of the day, and Emmy thought of this one, so good job, Emmy. She wants to know, how do you view your patterns? So we'll answer that as well. You know, like, do you look at them on your iPad, your phone? Do you print them out? Do you have a nice fancy binder that we all are jealous of? All right, what about you?
So most of the time I print mine, and then I will highlight what size I am doing, and I'll highlight that throughout the entire pattern so I don't get confused. So I like to print them, but I just tried this cool new app, and they don't have a ton of patterns on it yet, but I'm sure they will get there. It's called Knit Reno, and it has a graph, and it has step-by-step instructions. You select your pattern at you select your size at the beginning of the pattern, and it will automatically tell you your numbers to do.
And she just showed me this before, and it's really cool.
Yeah, and I mean, the pattern was kind of pricey, more than I would normally pay, but I completely understand why.
So you're switching to the iPad method.
So I'm kind of switching to the iPad method. They have a video of, like, skills that you wouldn't necessarily know or have questions about if you need to revisit, and it gives you fun confetti before, like, after you finish a step. So it's been fun. I'm working on a pattern that I'm using that for, and I've liked it. So maybe I'll be a digital pattern convert.
All right, I was going to print them off. I just don't. I like having them on my iPad and my phone, and I just like go to wherever I bought it, or like in my documents. It's all digital, and I don't know, I just count over the little spaces every time, and I haven't messed it up too bad yet, so
that's good. So do you print? Do you read a book, like a pattern, an actual book? Do you use your iPad? Let us know in the comments.
I guess I do. Sometimes I use a book.
Yeah, you have. Yeah, you've used
some of them, and some of my new ones, like my birthday presents you guys have got me.
Yeah.
Let us know. We always like to hear what everyone else is doing, where you're finding your stuff.
Yeah.
All right.
So up next is our housekeeping. We have a shop update.
Yay!
Yay! Do you want to?
Yeah, we can show you. Want to tell them what it is?
Sure. So, our shop update is our Funfetti tweed, which I am so excited for. They turned out great. Mom, 11 or 12?
12.
12 new colorways. So, that's really fun. We're pulling up the names.
Website. Yeah, I know most of them. Some of them are
they're
new.
still new to us, so I don't know them at all.
And there are 12, so.
But yeah, there's 12 of them, so they're a little harder to keep track of. But they're really fun.
Yeah, if you just click on that. So on our website, on like the little intro, if you click on the main picture up there, it'll take you right to our new,
which is awesome,
Funfetti tweed. And then it'll start there.
There we go.
All right, so, and we can show them off. I'll tell you their names. This is Jane Adams, and she is a beautiful beige.
Beautiful beige. I like that.
I tell everybody at shows, like, I literally refer to them as people because they are. Like, yep. They all have their names and their she. All right. So this is Mary Bliss Parsons.
A nice mauve-y pink.
It
blushy
is.
Mauve.
And we also have this on our original tweed, which is DK. And I think it's crazy how different they look.
Oh.
They do. Like, this is...
Yeah, like, that one's more, I would say, a blush, and then this one's more mauve-y.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Fun bases. Fun base fun. All right. All right, next up is May Cryer.
We are throwing yarn.
She's our beautiful orange.
Yes.
She's very
pretty. Yes.
Which is different.
Which is fun with the... Mom told me that they're called nibs. The tweed pieces, when you're spinning the yarn, they're called nibs.
I think they're all like, what is it? Red, blues,
green and yellow. Yeah.
I think I saw maybe some pink. For sure red.
Yeah. Red. Yeah. Red, blue, yellow, green. But yeah, there is...
May Cryer.
May.
All right, next up is Ruby Bradley. She's a pale yellow.
Yeah, this one's fun.
It
reminds me of birthday cake.
Yeah, it does. I do like Mom's yellows, though. They're very, like, subtle.
Not in your face.
Yeah.
Yellow.
Crazy. They make you think, okay, I can do yellow.
I can wear yellow.
This is Babe Diedrichsen.
Nice sagey green.
Who she was in our first box.
I was gonna say Babe was in our...
No, our second
yeah,
box.
she was in our box last month.
But so this is the Funfetti Babe.
Funfetti Babe.
All right, then we've got Nancy Harkness Love.
Nice,
deep green.
What would you call this? Seaweed?
Like a moss.
Moss.
Seaweed. Moss. They are both like...
Moss is definitely greenery. More appealing than
seaweed. All right, then we've got Christine Darden, like a baby blue. Emmy's still seaweeding.
I was laughing at how you said baby.
Baby. That's what we say to the boys, babies. All right, Emily Green Balch.
They're nice. Nice neutral navy.
It's our brand new navy. It
yes,
is deep
and
navy.
Let me tell you, I love this navy.
Me too. I will show you guys how much I love it in a minute. Then we have Sally Ride.
Sally. Our lilac.
There we go.
Very pretty.
Much better.
Much more appealing. Floral, not...
Well,
oceanic.
Oceanic floral. Then Lucretia Mott.
And she was also in last month's
Yeah.
box.
That is weird. That's funny.
Very strange.
Okay, I'm gonna try and say this next one right. It's Myriad Corrigan.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going with it. Myriad Corrigan. A nice pale gray.
Love it. Love it.
Emmy Gray written all over it.
Yep.
And then Betty Williams.
Betty.
I love it on the black.
The black is very pretty. With
Maybe I'll just do all black.
Yeah.
Mom wants all the colors.
What are you doing with it?
I have no idea. I haven't decided. That's why I haven't decided which one's
cardigan.
to do.
It'll be nice and cozy.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. I might need more than 5 though to do a cardigan.
Oh, you crochet.
Oh.
I forget.
Oh.
You need more yarn.
Don't sound so judgmental.
Oh. You crochet. I will say,
you're one of those.
at our month-long show that we have done,
there were a lot of
crocheters. People saying how impressed they were that Jessie was crocheting. And that they don't see people crocheting a lot, so they really loved seeing her crocheting at the shows.
I just really loved finding other crocheters.
Which is so funny because I'm pretty sure I know I've crocheted at a show before.
Have you?
And nobody has said anything.
Maybe better bright yarn.
I don't know. That's weird.
It was fun though.
Yeah.
Really, our shows in general were
very fun this past month.
Minus like trying to survive them all, but like while we were there, they were great.
Fun.
We met a lot of like fun new people. We saw people we knew, which was great. We saw vendors we knew.
We saw viewers,
yes,
which was so cool.
It really
we
was.
We were so excited to meet you guys, and
you guys said you were excited, and
we're like geeking out. We're like, oh my gosh, they watch our show.
You guys walked away, and we're like, they said they watched us.
Yeah, we were
so excited,
like nerds about it.
It was exciting. So we appreciate you guys.
Yes. Another fun, exciting thing that we've got going on right now is we have a sale. Yay.
Oh yeah.
So
Mom named this one. I thought Mom did. No, she took credit. They've been taking credit for what each other has done.
Yeah. I said, while Mom's away, the girls will play.
So that's our sale.
So that's our sale title because Mom is currently in Arizona.
Yes. Well, actually,
Sedona.
Well, today, yeah. They were yesterday. They were at the Grand Canyon.
Yeah. They actually went back briefly today on their tour that they did. Yeah. On the horseshoe end of the canyon is what she told me.
They really have just been all over out there.
And they're going to hit up the petrified forest before they come home. And then they head home soon. So we're excited to have them back.
But until then, I keep adding different bases into the sale. So make sure you keep checking.
Go check out the sale. Lots of fun. We've got new things on there that maybe you haven't seen yet.
Yeah. And really, I guess to the Funfetti update, I am in parts adding everything Mom dyed before the shows, but I'm doing it in groups. So did Funfetti this time. We have some new Merlin, I think. I don't think we have it all up yet. I know for sure new BFL and new lace weight BFL. What else? I think all the
Merlin lace BFL.
I know the mohair is all. New bats. Oh, we don't have any fiber on there right now, so it'll be a big fiber update when I do it.
What else do we have?
I don't know. And as I'm putting everything up and going through each of the groups, I'm putting all the fun facts about the women in.
Yes.
Finally.
Yes. So we've been talking about doing that
for like 5 years.
Yeah.
We promise we get there. We try.
So you'll get to see a little bit about each woman when you are looking at her yarn.
A little brief.
Yeah.
But definitely check out the sale because until Mom gets back, we're just going to keep adding bases.
We're in charge.
Yes. It's fun. Hey, we're doing pretty good in charge.
Yeah.
We've got shop updates and sales and
nothing's falling apart yet.
So. And videos. 2 videos today.
2 videos.
Yeah. They should leave more often. No, they shouldn't.
No.
We need their...
She's my babysitter.
Wow, that's what mom's good for.
Yeah.
I love you, Mom.
Just kidding.
All right, what else is on our
All
housekeeping?
right, up next, we have our signups for our July Skein Story Unwound box. They are... Oh, the box. I thought the signups were sent out on July 1st. And I was like, that's backwards. Okay. So, our boxes will be sent out on July 1st. And I'm very excited for this box. It's got a lot of fun things in store for you guys. So that's coming out. So if you haven't signed up for our box, check it out. We do fun little things for each First Lady, and then we include 2 women of history.
And we do patterns in there.
You get notions and potions.
Yeah.
You get
yarn. Sometimes bonus
That's
yarn.
the most important part. You get yarn.
Yeah. So it's a fun box.
Yeah.
And this one's we're excited for. We're excited for all of them. We really try to make them special.
I know each combination of the 5 that we come up with, I'm like, ooh. But then like each month I'm like, I'm so excited. But I think we keep like topping ourselves.
Right?
Yeah. So I'm excited to see the rest of our combos because you're gonna get, if you continue to get the box from beginning to end, you'll get a chance to get
all the first ladies,
which
and I think
is
it's fun.
really
You
cool.
Get all in minis, and it's the whole little collection.
That way, you don't. I mean,
to buy all those.
To buy a full skein of 43, right?
Okay, 43. There's 43 presidents, but there are way more first ladies because, like, sometimes it's like we do
the daughter. Acts as the first lady.
Yeah. So really, there's more than 43 first ladies.
So,
or like their wives die.
That would be a lot of yarn.
Yep.
If you were to get the full skein. So this gives you a little taste of everything.
One of the things Mom suggested, like if you don't want to do our patterns, you could always do like
a scrappy blanket. Yeah.
And Emmy will show you her fun blanket later. So it's an idea.
Yeah.
All right.
And then our next show, which we're so excited for.
Because we didn't get to go last year.
Yeah. We
did, but we didn't.
We shopped. We did not vend. We were supposed to vend, but we
Life
just
happens.
Bowed out gracefully.
It was graceful.
I don't know if it was graceful
but
either.
Thank you, Laura, for
thank you, Laura, for understanding and working with us. So we'll be at the Pittsburgh Creative Arts Festival, August 25th through the 27th. It is at the Doubletree?
Yeah,
Green
Doubletree.
Tree.
It's
Doubletree
Hotel.
And
I think there's a Green Tree Ballroom, I think.
Maybe.
I don't know. Look up her website.
She
has a lot of...
Yeah, we'll be there.
She has a lot of, like, class sign-ups on there still. I looked through all the classes. They look fun.
Yep. And we will have some new group of women coming.
Oh, yeah.
For that show. So
which was
that'll be
Dad's
fun.
idea.
Yes.
So
it's gonna be pretty cool.
It is. Fun stuff.
All right, so our first lady feature,
like we said, is Rachel Jackson, our pink and purple beauty. Boop, boop. All right. So she was born as Rachel Donaldson, which is why if you see an Emily Donaldson in our collection,
I was just thinking that. I was like,
that's why. That's her niece. So like we just said, sometimes it wasn't always the wives doing it.
Rachel is the niece or Emily is the
Rachel's
niece?
the wife, and then Emily's Rachel's niece.
Gotcha. Okay.
So she was born in 1767. As a child, her parents and the rest of the kids went down the Cumberland River, and they became one of the first settlers of Nashville, which is yeah, it's pretty cool. Her dad is known as one of the co-founders of Nashville.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
But they continued on to, I believe, Kentucky after that, because it was just not safe yet.
No.
They're definitely in dangerous territories. So they kept going. As a young girl, she was considered very beautiful and she had a lot of suitors until she married Louis Roberts. He was a very cruel man that didn't treat her well, and so she separated from him and went back home to her mom, who was kind of running like a little inn type thing. At that time, her dad had already died, so it was just her, and so that is where she met Andrew Jackson, the future president. So they got married very quickly because she thought Louis had divorced her when she left, but it turns out that he hadn't. And so I think it was considered bigamy because Louis found out that they got married, her and Andrew. And so it was like a big thing.
They're scandalous.
Right? It was scandalous. These ladies are more scandalous than you think.
Yeah.
So they had to get remarried.
So they got married.
Yep. He found
out. Got a divorce.
Yep.
Remarried.
Yep.
Okay.
There we go. There's the timeline. So after that, they had a very happy marriage. They lived at the Hermitage, which we mentioned in our box. She took a lot of great pride in their time there, their home, their garden.
You said an acre garden?
Yeah, 1 acre garden.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and it was her pride and joy. And so they adopted 2 kids. They never had one of their own, but one of them was her nephew, and one of them was like a Native American boy who had lost his mother, and they took him in. And then when he started running for office, for presidency, her health rapidly declined. And this was also after the death of one of the little boys they had taken in. And so all of that and the stress from the campaign, he contributes to her death, and he definitely blamed his opponents for her death. So she died before his inauguration. So she's never actually a first lady, but we definitely still.
So that's where Emily.
And that's where Emily came in, because their time at the Hermitage, a lot of her family stayed with them because he didn't have a lot of family of his own. So he definitely like adopted her family as his family. And that is our first lady feature, Rachel Jackson. She definitely loved him with all of her heart and hated the politics. All right.
So up next will be our finished objects.
Yes.
Well, so I guess I have 2.
2?
Yeah.
That's it? I would say more than 2, kind of.
Oh, well.
Oh, I was counting your,
What were you counting?
your yarn.
My yarn. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So 3.
Okay.
4. Kind of 4.
Okay.
Anywho.
We'll go with it.
So
we take what we can get, especially after the month we had.
The month that we had, yes. So I got to blend some fiber, and I got 3 pretty nice sized bats out of
huge.
it. I haven't weighed them yet, but at the first show of our month of shows, where was that one at? Ileana. Mom got me some brown cotton, which she said that she had never heard of brown cotton before. She's always heard of like the white cotton. Yeah, there's bits
Bits?
of stuff
Bits,
still in
not
here.
nubs.
Bits, not nubs. Nibs.
Nibs. Yeah.
So this fiber, it's a blend of, it's got brown cotton, and then all the color, the yellow, the pink, there's a bit of purple, orange. That is all Egyptian cotton. And that was a braid that I already had. And then the white is a super fine merino and cashmere blend. So it's very, very nice.
Emmy said bougie.
It's a bougie bat. So I've got 3 bats, and this will probably be my next spinning project. I've been
I
wanting
think it
to.
should be. That's
Yeah,
really
I've been
fun.
wanting to spin the Egyptian cotton for a while, and I got the merino to blend with it, but then Mom brought home that brown cotton, and I was like, that would be perfect with these colors.
It is.
It looks really nice with them. So
I'm excited to see that spun up.
I am too. So that'll probably be my next spinning.
I think before I want to learn to knit, I want to learn to spin.
Oh yeah,
The things you guys find are so fun.
It's a lot of fun.
I don't know. We'll see.
My ring is getting caught. Don't want to lose any fiber content. I'll do this one next because it's small.
And right there.
And right there. So I'm doing a granny square cardigan to keep in the office at work because it's chilly in there, and that way I have something that I can wear there all the time. So I started my little granny squares. This is, do I have labels on these is the question. Allegheny Fiber Arts. And this colorway is Crime Junkie.
Oh, yeah.
Like after the podcast, Crime Junkie.
I was trying to think of who she was. I remember now.
So I've got 4 squares done. This is kind of just my as I please project. I don't have a timeline. It'll get done when it gets done.
Isn't that all of yours?
I mean, yeah, but some of them
You're super leisurely.
Yeah, this is like super like I was
Are we still gonna be working there?
Right, that's the question. I was doing really good. For 4 days I did 1 square a day, but then we had a lot of show prep happening, and I kind of got away from doing my 1 square a day. So I will do the rest of these, and then to go with that, I've got these 2 from Allegheny, and this one is Thunderstruck, and this one is Blueberries. This one is a retired colorway. She doesn't have that one anymore.
It is pretty though.
But I did see the Thunderstruck at our last show, or one of the last shows that we saw her at.
I think we saw her at Great Lakes.
Yep. And I've got 2 other ones that are gonna go in with that cardigan, but I'll show that when we get to that. We can do this one next, I guess. This one, so last year for Christmas, I was supposed to do socks for my in-laws, but I ended up just doing hats. It was a little quicker. But I've tubed up all of the yarn, well, most of the yarn. I have 2 more to do on the smaller cylinder. So here's for one of the sister-in-laws.
We'll try and put the names on the show notes. Do you remember?
I don't.
Do you have them?
This one was from Knit Picks.
Okay.
It may or may not be carried anymore because I bought it last year. So
we'll try.
We'll try. This one is for my husband. This one is called Mixtape. I do remember this one. It's also from Knit Picks.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
That's funny.
I thought, well, Ben likes music and
80s,
and Mixtape was a good one for him. This one is for my brother-in-law. It was the Static line. I don't remember the name of the color. But also from Knit Picks. This was also part of the Static line. This is for another brother-in-law. And don't remember the name of that color.
I like how it's all just one giant tube. I thought they were individual tubes.
Well, they will be. I'll cut them. This is scrap yarn, and I'll just slice them. Slice and dice. And then this one is for my father-in-law. He is a veteran. He was in the Navy. And he loves his country. And so this is Stars and Stripes by Artistic Yarn by Abby.
So he got a special one.
He got a special one. And then I have Wonder Woman by Artistic Yarn by Abby for my mother-in-law, and it's sparkly. And then I have another one from Knit Picks for the other sister-in-law. So
we'll try and do names.
Yep. And I've got a gray to go, like a nice neutral gray to go heels, toes, cuffs on all of them.
All right, you want to show your yarn?
My last finished object and new started project. Me and Jessie, well, Mom has been gone. We both we broke into her house, not really. And we dyed some merino linen. And this one is mine. It's a nice, like, tonal purpley, very, like, fall-like. I've got hair knitted into this already.
I always find hair, and I'm like, oh, and I can feel it. I can, like, tell.
Yeah. So there it is. It's not what I wanted, but I really like how it looks.
I kind of think I like this more.
Really?
Yeah.
That's funny. Especially since you're not really a purple person. No. It's like a neutrally purple.
Yeah.
So that...
Maybe purple's the new neutral.
Purple is a neutral, Mom. So that's my last finished object. You want to do your FOs?
Sure. All right, let's see what I got. So, okay, so my first one I don't have.
Oh, yeah.
It was my boho shawl, and I put a picture on Instagram, and I'll put one here somewhere. So it was the pattern's by Expression Fiber Arts. Like I said, it's the boho shawl. And the yarn I used was the Helen Taft BFL and the Helen Taft mohair.
It was so pretty.
Yeah, I loved it. But the lady who bought it was the sweetest, and
she was. She was very nice.
She was, and it looked perfect. Like
she showed her the dress that.
No, she had. Oh well, she might have been, but
she had
it was
a really
for someone
nice.
else, wasn't it?
I think so.
But the dress she had on, it was perfect for her, and so she's wearing it around the rest of the day. So I really hope she enjoys it, or whoever gets it enjoys it.
Yeah. Maybe she'll keep it for herself.
Maybe. I think she should, because
it was
beautiful
great
on her.
Yeah.
So that's my first one, and it took like 3 days.
She got it done so fast. She didn't even tell me she was starting it.
Nope.
And then she was like,
done.
I finished this. And I was like, when did you start that?
I know. I wanted to surprise you guys. That is the only thing I worked on
for 3 days
that month. No.
For our month of
the whole month of shows. That's the only thing I did, and I did it in 3 days. And it was technically before the first show, because we had it at Ileana. I finished it for Ileana. Then I didn't do anything for a month. So I really hope she enjoys it. Then I did my author's Unwinding Shaw for our subscription box. I will put it on like Emmy did, because I like it. She'll probably still do it better than me, so there you go.
There you go.
There. I like it. I kind of like it like this better.
Yeah.
So we wrote this one to go with our June subscription box. We've got Angelica Van Buren. We've got, this is the Emily Dickinson. Little speckles of color.
I like the little do.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
On these?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the post.
Yeah.
Changes direction.
I know,
it gives you a little zigzag.
To one side. And then the Margaret Taylor, who's done in a front post stitch. This was a double crochet and a triple. And then this is Margaret Fuller, and she's like a pastel one. And then we've got Rachel Jackson, shockingly. Perfect time.
Surprise!
Right? I had a lot of fun with it. It went really quick, and it's a little one skein shawl. And I think it stretched out pretty good for what it one skein.
One skein for crochet. Yeah.
I liked it.
That is good.
All right. Then hold on. Okay, now my yarn that we broke in to do. Mine
More yarn.
will be the Emily Green Balch. I think I'm saying this right. I think so. So it's a navy. I got all my skeins here. And then I think okay. I did write what I'm doing with that. I dyed this to be my main color with these two.
That's like your color work.
Yeah. And so it's gonna be the, I'm gonna say this wrong, but it's the Teotihuacan.
Where are you?
I will definitely write it up here. Teotihuacan, because it's like toucan. Who can?
Teoti.
It's Teoti. Teoti.
No, I think
is that
that's right? I mean, you're closer than I would have ever gotten.
I practiced saying it. So I want to do that pattern, and it's by Nomad Stitches. Created for you by Laura did one, and I've been admiring this sweater for like 5 years, and I didn't know it was crocheted. So now you, yeah. I'm gonna make it longer than the pattern says, though, because they all have like crop tops.
We always make it longer.
Yes. So that's my finished object is my yarn.
Yay! And that was her first time dyeing too.
It was
We're
fun.
all just gonna be dyers now.
That's okay.
No, you don't want to.
It was fun to do once, but I will leave the dyeing to you guys. I don't have the patience, and like I'm very OCD, so like
the imperfections would bother you,
which is great because they're indie dyed, but like it would just drive me nuts to do.
Yeah, I
so
can
I will
see
take
that.
pretty pictures of their yarn. Then my last one is my Sweet Summer Tea by Evelyn and Peter, and I found this pattern on Etsy. It was a paid pattern, and the yarn, I did it in Variations DK. It's 100% merino, and it was Emerald Waters, and this was the yarn I got for local yarn store day from Designing Woman in Fairlawn. And the pattern itself, it went really quickly. It's all just like a half double crochet, and the hardest thing for me was doing the silly foundation row. I hated it. I hated it so much, and in fact I had to do it twice. Because it's a front panel, and then I had to do it again for the back panel.
Yeah.
But like after I got past that part, it went so quickly.
I think I did one pattern with a foundation row, chain, whatever you want to call it, and I gave up and I did it my own way.
Yeah, just like a single crochet chain, and then I think that's what I'll do next time. Not gonna lie.
Like, nope, not doing this.
No. But other than that, I really like the pattern. The sleeves kind of came together on their own. I was wondering how they were gonna...
I figured that's how it was gonna happen, but...
I did, it gets like a, you put a little cuff around it, like two...
Like a little...
Yeah.
Little bind off, but...
And you did a bind off on the...
Yeah, it looks really nice.
Yeah, I like it.
Good job.
I was very excited. Now I joined the I finished a sweater club in Mom's High Squeaky.
Now we're both on. We've done one.
Yes, we're tied.
We're tied. She will probably finish one before me.
I'm gonna start another one. I have my next one planned.
I have,
but I'll show it when I show my yarn.
Well, technically 3 going
in
right
the works.
now.
I don't have any right now. I just
you will still finish before I do.
Probably. All right, you want to do your whips?
My whips.
I think that's all I have to say about this. It's comfy.
So I'll just do this one real quick since it's right here.
Out and about.
Out and about. So what day did we dye this? We dyed it on
Thursday.
Thursday.
Yeah.
Thursday. So Friday, I actually started this project. Today is Sunday. So I've gotten quite a bit done for those few days. This pattern is called Rays of Sun Tea, and it is on the Knit Reno app. that I talked about earlier.
And it's going to be like a spokesman.
I should be.
Right? Getting everybody
I
on
really
there.
liked how it is. I'm on step 4 of, I don't know how many. I'm on the yoke.
100.
I've started the yoke. So the cast on was a new cast on process for me. It was the spare needle cast on. It was really easy. I really liked it.
Did you use the video tool to do
I
it?
did. The video showed me how to do it. It was perfect. And
You
it's
think
a
that's why it
very
was so
nice.
easy,
And
or
I
is
think
it-
I think it helped
Okay.
a lot, because otherwise I would have been trying to find a video on YouTube and then you go down a rabbit hole and then you get distracted by other things on YouTube and so it's like a really nice finished edge already. I won't have to pick up and cast off. So I've done my ribbing. I did my neck shaping already on the back.
That sounds so weird.
You do short rows so it fits like your neck hump. Anyway,
Emmy's descriptions tonight. we've got our seaweed in your neck hump.
what do you call it?
Your bone.
Your neck hump.
It's a bone. I can't even. There it is. It's a bone. That's like your spine.
Anyways, so I did my neck shaping and I've started the yoke. And I've only done 6 rows of the yoke, so I'm not like far enough to see any fun details yet. But
I like seeing the colors.
You
did a good job.
It's a very nice tonal, accidental tonal. So
I
that's
think you
fun.
could never tell anyone it was an accident.
I
and
probably
I think it's
shouldn't
beautiful.
have, and everybody would be like, "Oh, that's great,
Good
job!
job.
I didn't mean to do that."
Happy accidents.
Yeah. The pattern is by Paula. All right, you gotta help me with this last name. Pereira.
Yeah, Pereira.
Pereira.
That's so wrong. I'm so sorry.
Pereira.
Pereira?
I don't know.
Pereira.
It's on the Knit Reno app.
It's Pereira.
Yeah. Rays of Sun tea. It looks real simple. It's got a nice pretty little lace, not lace, but like a nice detail up top, and then the rest is just knitting. And it was designed to be used with I don't know if it was designed to be used with, but she used the Pearl Soho linen quill. So our Merlin will be perfect for it.
Yeah.
And I was looking for something that would work with like
Merlin.
a linen type. So that is a whip. Let's see. What else? Oh. This is not the right bag.
There's so many bags like behind the scene this week. Hiding.
I bumped the table. It's in my cute little sheepy bag because it is my Calis Whip.
That's smart.
Which I've gotten a lot done since the last time you guys have seen this. It may not look like a lot, but it is. I promise.
It's an Emmy a lot.
Right. So I finished this is my grandma medley sweater. And I finished, it curls a lot. Okay, so I finished the ribbing, which was torturous. And then I started the first section. And I'm obsessed with how fun this is. Like, I like, this is all I want to work on because it's so much fun and it's so easy to do. And I'm loving the colors on it. And like, I just want to get to the next section so I can use my next color, which was in the wrong bag, which is Bethina Owens Adair.
Okay, so you have in it right now, you have
Barbara Bush,
and
Dolly Parton, and then
Bethina.
Bethina will be like, are those just not so pretty together. Like, it's crazy. I know it's crazy. And I know that it's not for everybody. But this sweater, I think for it to work, you need a high contrast. Yeah.
And Emmy's always loved purple
and orange. Those
Early,
are
like 8th grade,
yeah.
7th grade.
My cleats for softball, I had purple cleats with neon orange shoestrings.
So this is just the adult version.
Just my, yeah.
There you go.
That it's a really fun pattern. I really like it a lot so far. I do this section for 10 inches. I'm going to do 12 inches.
Just make it longer.
Make it longer. So I will, hopefully, I want to be on the next section soon. I don't know.
By our next video, that should be your goal.
That's my goal. I don't know how much I have. I think I was at like 6 inches, maybe 7 inches. So we'll see. And then I believe it was our last podcast we talked about our like hardest project that we've worked on, or like the hardest project. And so I talked about this shawl, and the lace work on it was hard for me. So it's been in timeout for
over a year.
A year at least. And I had just started doing just a plain knit in the middle because I could not figure out the lace pattern. Well, I frogged it. And I was like, I'm going to give it a go again. And this is the Desert Weather Shawl by Whimsy North. And all of this lace I have done in since our last podcast, and I really like within the last week or two, I would say.
Yeah,
I've been really working on it because I didn't. Yeah, but I got it now. I don't know what my issue was previously.
Did you work on it when Ezra was born?
I was at the bank when I was working on this. So it was like one-ish.
It's rough.
Yeah.
You gotta survive.
Yep. So it's this very pretty teal that matches Jessie.
We're gonna wear them in
We're gonna wear them together. And then it's got this very pale pink with speckles of that teal in it. And then on the opposite side, so it'll stripe again like this one, and then it'll have the solid again.
Do you remember what the yarn was for the first two?
It's Mad Tosh yarn. I cannot pronounce. So the pink one is Mars Rover.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you couldn't pronounce that one.
No, I can pronounce that one.
Okay.
The pink one is Mars Rover. Here's the cake. There's the speckles. Okay. And the blue is the one that I cannot pronounce. It was like something with a C.
Is it the same brand?
Yeah.
Oh, I just bought... Oh, no. I thought that was the Mad Dye yarn. You said
Mad Tosh.
Okay.
I got it at the farmhouse.
Oh,
out in Youngstown area. And then this one is Smoky Orchid. And this will be the opposite side that the pink will stripe with, and then on its own. So I'm really excited to get this finished because I've been working on it. It was in timeout for a really long time, and I started tackling it. I'm like...
You talked about it. That was it.
I talked about it, and it was like, all right, I need to...
Let's do it.
Get it back out. I'm about halfway done with the lace work. I've finished 5 repeats, and there's 11. So I'm almost halfway done with the lace. I will say I will be glad when it is done. It's not hard. I just really have to pay attention when I do it. So Ezra has to be in bed.
Yeah.
Ezra cannot be around.
And you can't,
and
you're
I
like,
can't
wait
have
for an hour.
Right. Can't have any distractions. So, it gets worked on occasionally. But I've also really wanted to work on it as much as I wanted to work on my sweater, so I'm like torn. Plus now I've started that one and my cardigan that I'm supposed to do a square each night, and it's hopeless.
You'll get there.
We'll get done eventually.
Is that all of yours?
I think that's all my whips.
All right. Eep.
Yep.
With little sound effects. Eep, eep. All right, so in here, I have started and finished in one day. One sock.
One day.
They're shorties though. They're like super
They are.
shorties. This is the herringbone socks by Heart Hook Home, and I know it's a cute name. I found them on Etsy as well because like I looked on Ravelry for sock patterns, like crochet ones. I didn't like any of them, which she very well might have been on there, but I found her on Etsy. I have better looking for patterns on Etsy.
You probably will. I think I would say Ravelry's more
a knitter
geared
friendly
to knitters. I don't know.
But this was my birthday yarn Emmy got me. That's what I like. After this month, I went through my stash and I was like, I want to do this.
And isn't this one Birthday Cake?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Birthday Cake by La Jolla. And then this one is 3 Irish Girls, and it was Absinthe. And it's the herringbone stitch. Together. Which, funny story, when I started crocheting, I was trying to do a double crochet, and it's a herringbone.
And that's what you were doing.
Yeah.
That is funny.
So I knew how to do the stitch already, guys. And I didn't think I did.
Tell them what you're doing with your other sock.
Okay, so my other sock will match
for this pair.
Yes, they will match. And then I'll have enough to make a second pair because I have 2 skeins I'm working with. I'm going to put the birthday cake on the
where
toes
the green is,
and heels and the cuff.
So
and then
you're gonna flip it.
Yep, so I'll have 2 pairs of almost matching socks. And I think that'll
they're
be super
so cute. You make me want to crochet socks.
Thanks, I try.
Because they look like thicker, like more substantial.
Right? And they're very stretchy.
Warmer.
Like there's a good stretch in this.
Yeah.
Like little
you
sock
make me
puppet.
make me want to crochet some socks.
And it went really fast.
It won't go fast if I do it.
I did this while we were dyeing our yarn, and I finished it that night.
She looked at me and she's like, I finished my sock.
I did, but I love it. And I am really, this sock made me really excited to make some more socks.
Yeah.
So,
I love.
I thought you were taking it. She's just mad she doesn't have a sock.
Instead of a mic drop, it's a sock drop.
So what happens when we don't record for a month? We get cheesy.
I love this one, and I have it.
But you're gonna do it with
But I
navy,
have it with navy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think those will be cute.
Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing yet. Maybe I'll make the same socks.
Yeah, I really liked it. And it wasn't an expensive pattern, but you do have to pay for it.
Yeah.
I liked it.
I like it.
And then I kind of just did my own thing for the cuff because I wanted it short and little, and so I just did my own little thing.
Your own.
Yeah, that's how I do.
I'm excited for the next thing that's it on the top of your bag.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what's underneath.
I'll show my cakes real fast.
Yeah.
Because they're pretty too.
They're very pretty.
Do I have the other one? Yeah, I do. Okay, so here's my birthday cake.
Here's your crochet hook.
Oh, and you do have to, on the sock, you do use 2 different hooks. So for the toe and the heel, you use a 4.
You usually do that on knitting too.
Oh, I did not have to in my last pair of socks. It was all done in 1 hook.
That's weird.
Yeah. So they were both done in 4s, and then this is supposed to be done in a 3.25. I did it at 3.5 since I do it so tight anyways.
Yeah. Yeah. So like on a sweater or sock, or like when you cast on, you use the smaller needle, and then the body is usually a larger needle.
I've never had that before. Except for when Mom tells me
She's learning so many new things today.
I am. And I half learned a new stitch. I learned the name for the stitch that I had accidentally done.
That you had
Yep. So
did
this is the
previously.
birthday cake.
It's so fun. Like, birthday cake, you usually don't think of, like, that green. Like the seafoam kind of green.
It is. But like
It also reminds me of Monopoly.
I think I
Like the
think
Monopoly board,
yeah.
and then like the fun
little
houses and properties, and
yeah. Either way, it's cute. And then this is the Absinthe by 3 Irish Girls. I love it too. It's a perfect green.
It was.
They
You're
go
welcome
together.
for the D stash.
Yeah. Good job. One first, one stash.
I had gone online and ordered a bunch of her yarn, and
Regret
it was just one of the colors that just didn't look. I mean, you know how it is buying yarn online.
Mm-hmm.
It's not, the color isn't always true to.
I know. I try so hard to like make the picture.
I don't think that. I think our pictures are
they
very
really do.
good.
But then, like the one you bought and had to return last week, it looked nothing like it. So I feel like we're doing good.
Yeah,
making the colors work.
And that just was one of those situations, and I couldn't return it. So
That's okay. I like it.
Yeah. So it stayed on the shelf for a while, and then found its home when Jessie started doing yarn. This one's fun.
It's so fun. Okay, so I started the Precipice Shaw by Marnie McLean Designs. Pretty sure that's how you say it. I did find her on on Ravelry.
I thought that says Molly Klein.
Oh no, that's my purchases.
Oh,
I'm up here.
I was gonna say
Marnie McLean Designs.
Okay.
Okay, so
Hi.
little hi from Cameron, who wants to learn to crochet. What? Tell him what you want to make.
A sock.
a sock. Are you gonna use your special yarn that Dodo bought you?
Ew. I did actually. I forgot you got me some.
Yeah, but so now you can use that cool yarn to make socks.
But it's gonna be different colors.
Oh.
Okay, tell everyone bye.
Bye.
Apparently we're taking too long. So this is my Precipice Shaw by Marnie McLean Designs, and my yarn is from United States of Fiber.
She was fun.
She was so fun. We found her at Pittsburgh last year when we shopped.
She was a lot of fun.
She's very nice, and she had music going in her booth.
She was dancing. She was
we had
singing.
a dance party.
It was great.
It was, and I really liked her colorways. So this was like my first indie dyed purchase ever.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this was this is Sun, Land, and Sea, and this is in her superwash merino. It's very pretty. It's very me. It's a very great first purchase.
Yep.
And then I got her mini set Fauna to go with it, which I had the little balls. It was yellow. There's 2 different colors.
Okay, I was wondering
navies.
where the navy was coming from, because I'm like looking at it and I'm looking at your skein and I'm like, I don't see
but
that
they go
color
together really well. And there's 2 different greens. One's like a bright green. And
now
one's
I remember.
Like yeah.
Okay.
So those are my mini sets.
Yeah, I really like it. I think it's so fun.
I love you too, buddy. All right, so I have every 2 rows I switch. So I do 2 rows of the Sun, Land, and Sea, and then I'll do 1 mini for 2 rows, and then another, and I just go back and forth, and I really like how it's turning out.
I like it so much.
You jelly?
I am.
It's turning
Although
out
I would
great.
never.
No, you
those
wouldn't.
are not my colors.
No.
You
You could do like a purple, pink, and blue.
could.
Come to the crochet side.
As I am in the middle of a purple, pink, and blue.
Yeah. So I think it's turning out really well. It's all just it's a 6-row repeat once you get past like the foundation stuff. And I'm probably on my 3rd work of the repeat, I think.
Yeah. It looks so good.
It does, and I just started this like yesterday. So it's going right along. And I keep sewing in my ends so I don't have to do them later. And
Because nobody ever wants to do that.
I would never do it. There would be so many.
Stay there.
And I don't even detach the sun
That
land
one
and
you
seed.
just
Yeah.
carry it.
Just, well, okay, I like tie it in. You can kind of notice it, but I'm not worried about it.
No.
No. So I think it's turning out well.
I like it. It's cute.
So those are my 2 in progress things. And then soon to be the Teotihuacan. We'll see. I'm excited for that one.
However you say that.
Right?
All right.
You want to go back and forth with our purchases? Since
Yeah,
we have
because
so
we
many?
both have a lot.
There's so many.
Okay.
It was a busy month. We did get a nice stash though.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, especially like we won't get anything else till August, really.
Right. We're not. I mean, we're gonna be at Designing Women.
Yeah.
We're gonna go to
Annual.
Yarn Club
Yep.
or Sweater Club
For the first time.
We miss them.
Ben
miss
tried
going.
to do something next weekend, and she's like,
I
"No."
know, and I was like, no, it is my weekend. I get to go.
Bye. All right, you want to go first?
So I'll go first. So we were on with Deplorable Knitter for an interview, and they are sponsored by Chicken Lady Fiber Arts. And so I bought all of us some Chicken Lady, and so this these couple skeins are the ones that I got for me, and then I got us each one of the deprogrammed.
They do have a new deplorable.
I know.
Yeah. And it's fun.
So this one's all 3 of us got this one. It's the deprogrammed colorway. And I love how it turned out. And I'm going to be using that with my little, my granny square sweaters. So it'll be a lighter version of that blue. And then I also have One of a Kind 74.
Oh, you got one of a kind too.
I got 2 one of a kinds. But I love this one. It's so pretty. Pink, purple, blue. Pink, purple, and blue.
Yeah.
So that will also go in with this cardigan. And then I believe this one was called One of a Kind 91.
Oh, what's that for?
I could be wrong on the number. I think it's out of stock now.
What are you doing with that one?
Socks.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
gonna tube it up and just do
It's like
some
that
quick.
so doesn't go with those at all.
Oh no. And I got this same one for Mom.
Oh, okay.
This was our Mother's Day presents. So this I'm gonna do some socks with. And then I also got the bouquet mini set.
You got a lot from her.
I did. And then each of you,
Yeah.
So I haven't opened these up to like dive into the colors. But they're pretty. I've decided, I was watching Naughty Knitwits, and she's been doing like a granny square of her mini bundles, and I've decided that I'm gonna do that as well.
And just do a blanket.
So it'll just turn into a blanket, and I have a lot of mini sets.
You do. You have a lot.
But she included little stitch markers with this one, and they're little hearts. They're hollow in the middle. So those are fun. It's called mini sock set, and the color is bouquet. But it's a bunch of different colors.
It does look very bouquet.
Yeah.
All right, so I have my deprogrammed, and it's an 80/20 like hers. And I like it.
Yeah.
You didn't look what it was?
I didn't
Well, mine are
check
different.
out the
That's
fiber
why.
content.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is fingering, and then she got me a DK sock,
Which I didn't know I did.
But it's okay. I'll find a pattern to go with it too. And this is One of a Kind 12.
And the plan was for them to go together. But then
okay.
she was like, this is a DK. Did you mean to do that? And I was like, no,
Yeah,
I did
that's
not.
okay. It happens.
But
They are very pretty,
I
very
like them.
me,
Yeah.
very summery
Yes. Yes.
or springy.
Yep.
Either or. So these are my Chicken Lady fiber arts.
Yay.
All right. Are these show purchases now?
Well, I've got show purchases, and then I've got one fun purchase.
Okay. We're gonna flip through.
So I'll do my one fun purchase first. And it'll kind of tie into my show purchase.
I like their labels.
I do too.
So shiny.
Okay, so Less Traveled Yarn. She was running a special. She was doing, it was like an anniversary special, I think. She was doing buy 3 skeins, get 1 free.
Oh.
So I got 3 of these guys. And the colorway is Burnout from the Outspoken collection. I got the Paloma fingering. It's 90% superwash, superfine merino, and 10% silk.
Ooh.
463 yards. I just loved all of the pretty colors.
New colors.
Yeah. Purple, pink, and blue. It's got some orange in it, some rust.
I just really love her labels.
I do. They're fun. They're
so
like
shiny.
a holographic-y.
And gold.
And yeah. So I got that, and I actually sent back one of the colorways that I had bought to go with it. It looked a little different than
That's
it
so
did
cute.
online.
Mentioning.
And so that'll bring me into one of my show purchases, which is this. It's called Aubergine. That's the colorway. It's part of the Canyon collection. It's just very pretty, like purpley
And you got
gray.
this one at Mid-Ohio?
At Mid-Ohio, and I got it from the Yarnbird truck. It is McMullen Fiber Co., which she is actually from Ohio.
Oh, is she?
Yes. Hand dyed with love in Ohio. So that was cool to find. And it's the Posh sock. So it's 80 superwash merino, 10% cashmere, and 10% nylon. So I got those.
I think those
to
look
go
much
with this.
better.
I do too. The other one was like a chocolatey brown, and it was not what I wanted.
It's a pretty color, but just not an Emmy color.
Yeah. And it wouldn't have, it could have worked with this, but it's not what I wanted. It's not what I envisioned.
I think this is so much better.
This is what I was picturing, but it's just so pretty together. So I'm going to do probably a sweater of some sort with this, and that. So that's my fun purchase. You want to go?
Yeah, I'll just do it in order of our shows. So, we were at Ileana Fiber Fest first, where we will be next year, too. We did sign back up.
Oh, yay!
Yeah. So, this is my project bag. It's Harry Potter.
Of course.
Right? It is from Molly Klein Design, and this sweet lady, she felt our struggle because she had her daughter there for like setup, and like we had Jackson at the show, so we were both like in the trenches.
And this is, what's this, your struggle show?
Yeah,
Or,
yeah. I had a kidney stone, and so I abandoned Mom on Sunday. I was so sick.
In the car,
Yeah.
sleeping. She was in the ER the night before they left.
Yeah. And I went back to the doctors when we got home, and it was just a bad. But anyways, so she had her daughter there, and her son was there for part of the time too. So she understood trying to get your booth ready, like while you're trying to wrangle
care for a child,
yeah.
and
so we started talking, about her kids, and then I saw her bags, and I loved her bag, and so I had to get it, and then it's perfect to go with the little minis inside, which are the Magical Spells mini set. So there were 7 of them.
I don't know if I've seen them yet.
I don't think you have. I put them on Instagram, so
remember,
maybe. So there's a pink
you talking
one
about them.
with fun little colors, a blue one with some blues and purples, a like seafoam green, a yellow that looks like butterbeer, but it's a spell, so I'm not sure what spell.
Oh, do you have the label?
It was all in a bag, and it was just,
Gotcha.
So, a blue with some golden, like, navy and charcoal. I guess it's more charcoal than navy. I know, at first I thought it was navy, but it looks kind of charcoaly.
it could be black and it's just breaking.
Yeah, and then this one's a very Emmy one.
I like that one.
Yeah, it's very pretty too.
It would go well with one of my
And
minis.
then our last one, like a beige with
I
some
like that one too.
neutrals.
Blues and greens.
Yeah.
Or yellow. That's not
Yeah, it's
green.
like yellow and like a black.
I'm
And
losing it.
I like them. I'm not
Those
sure
are
what
fun.
I'm going to do, but it was Harry Potter, so you know me. So this was...
If it's a Harry Potter, it's a must.
Right? I was very excited for this one. And I can't wait to see what I pick to do with it. But until then, it'll sit in my very cute Harry Potter bag.
Yes. So I didn't get to go to Ileana.
No.
So I did get something from Ileana. It was the brown cotton, but I don't have any purchases from Ileana. So our next show was
Great Lakes?
Great Lakes.
You did get something.
I did get something
got
at
fiber.
Great Lakes. That was Worcester, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So I got 2 things from Great Lakes then.
Okay, so she went shopping and came back. And then she went shopping again.
Yes. So from Shirsty Cat Designs by Kelly Straub, I got, it is I thought the colorway was named Gray Ghost, but I think it's just what she calls this blend of fiber. And it is an 80-20.
I like how it's wrapped like a skein.
Yes. So it's a very fun color. The colorway is GG 2202. But these colors are my colors.
We'll just call it your Gray Ghost fiber.
My Gray Ghost fiber. That's what I called it. So
We'll go with it.
I'm excited to spin this one. It'll be pretty. It's those colors again.
Yep.
Purple.
Yep. But with gray this time.
But with gray.
Yeah.
Which is also
That's like your alternate.
in my wheelhouse. So I got that at Great Lakes. And then Leading Men Fiber Arts was at Great Lakes.
And Emmy's never got to see them
I've
before.
never got to see them. I've never gotten any yarn from them. Jessie and Mom, they were at Kate last year.
Yeah.
And saw them there. And then at Hoosier Hills.
Before that, yeah.
Before that, they saw them. So I finally got to see them. And I wanted a couple things. And I had that blanket idea in my mind. So I got a bundle I picked out 5 minis to do. So I've got here Carnival. Very fitting name. Very pretty.
I like this one.
Jupiter Recognize. So, like, you better recognize.
You better recognize.
Then this one is Only Have Eyes for You. You is spelled E-W-E. This one's very pretty. They all are. They're very nice.
I think they'll be really fun in your blanket.
I do too. I think so. Yeah.
I'll give them some nice pop.
This one is The Great Sweater Debate. What's that? The Great.
I don't know.
I can't think of what it is, but gray with some fun colors in there.
I like that one too. I like all of these.
I do too. This one is really cool. I've tried to figure out how to dye this. No idea, but that's okay.
It's neat.
This one is called Down the Rabbit Hole.
You're going down the rabbit hole trying to figure it out.
Pretty much. So there's like this fuchsia pinky, but then it's got like this blue cast over it. So it's like, it reminds me of that, like those images. If you look at it one way, you see one thing, but if you look at it the other way, you see something else.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's very hard to describe this yarn, but it's
neat.
very cool. So those are my Great Lakes purchases.
I like them.
Thank
Good purchases.
you. And then my
Do you have another
My Great Lakes, well, it was
Oh.
my show,
Oh, your pick.
my payment for the week, which is Ida McKinley, and I got it in the sparkle. There's Ida.
It's very sparkly.
Very sparkly. But it's like it's not like the in your face sparkle,
but it's like
there's
an all
a lot
over.
of it, and it's like when you walk outside and it
shimmer.
snows.
Yeah.
It's like the
On
twinkling of the snow.
That's
Okay.
twinkling.
Twinkle, just a sprinkle.
Okay, so this one, ignoring her. Weird.
That's from Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
Oh.
Or
no, I don't remember that.
Minnie says it.
Okay. Okay. So this is my Oh My Fibers. It's a 100% superwash merino wool. It is the colorway Electric Denim. It's a fingering weight. Label, I don't want to ruin it. Because I like to keep my labels.
That's like the hardest part to get. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
It needed twisted. It came undone, so I like tried to twist it, but then it needed like stretched.
Fixed.
Yeah. Okay. So this was my colorway from there. They were a lot of fun to talk to. They remind me of Mom and Dad in like maybe 10 years. They got to go to, I forget what state, but they got to go like learn to process the wool. Yeah.
Okay.
You remember me talking about them? Okay, so they were very nice. They had a lot of like fiber, more fiber than on the yarn side, but I liked the yarn a lot that they did have. So this is my first purchase from there.
And you were kind of trying to find people that you hadn't purchased from before.
And people I don't see at every show. And
give you something different.
Yeah, they were very nice. I liked them a lot, so check out their website. I think they have one. And then this was Bewitched Pigments. And we've seen her at a few shows, but I haven't gotten a chance to look at hers yet. So this is Bewilderment. I think it's super fun. It looks like an Easter egg to me. Like how you would speckle it on. And it's a very fun seafoamy green. And then I picked out Mom's Abigail Scott Dunaway to go with this. I'm going to do the 3 of those. And my plan is to do the Electric Sun Tea next by Evelyn and Peter. And I thought that would make such a fun contrast.
I like those together a lot.
Yeah, so it'll be a neat one. I plan on starting that probably in the next day or 2. And hopefully I'll have it done before the next show.
I have another sweater done.
Yeah, I get to join Mom's. I'm trying to like build up my summer wardrobe because it's lacking.
Yeah.
So I need it. So it'll be a fun little quick tea. All right. Oh, and Mom's is the BFL. 100% BFL. And the Bewilderment by Bewitched Pigments was an 80-20 blend, also fingering. All right. So that's my Great Lakes purchases. You anything from Hoosier?
No.
Okay, what do you want to do instead?
I couldn't go to Hoosier Hills.
Or do you just have one left?
I have our next show.
Oh, okay.
Well, so you can go ahead.
Okay, my Hoosier.
Doink. Yeah, do your Hoosier Hills.
Okay, my Hoosier Hills, I got deep dye. Oh, that's okay, because I didn't do one for...
Yeah,
that works. I got deep dyed yarns, and it's their glammy base. So it was a 60% merino, 30% bamboo, and 10% nylon, and it's a fingering, and it is a Sea Dragon. And I have not a clue what I wanted to do with this, but Jackson helped me pick it out. It's fun.
So if the kids touch it, you know, you gotta...
He really liked it. He kept going to it in different bases, too. It was really funny.
That's funny.
So it was like, this was the winner.
That color was the one for him.
You
could make him a little...
Nope, I won't.
Okay. It's for you.
It's bamboo in it. I've never done anything with bamboo before.
I can't say that I have either. I will say we have some bamboo sheets and a couple pairs of
And you
jammies
like
in
'em.
bamboo, and I love them. They're very like cooling
Yeah.
and soft.
So it'll
Very
be
soft.
fun.
Yeah.
All right. So our last show was
Newark.
Yeah. So the Mid-Ohio Fiber Fair.
So
What'd you
at
get
that
from there?
one, like I said, I had gotten the McMullen Fiber Co. in Aubergine. And then that was from the Yarn Bird truck. And then also from the Yarn Bird truck, I got some Hugh Loco, the Backyard Chicken Collection. I've been eyeballing this sock set online. It's the Silver Sea Bright set, and the minis are Mauve and Jupiter. But it just...
You got a lot of Jupiter things.
Yeah,
this time. That's
Mars, Jupiter, a lot of space. But I just, it's just such a pretty set. I don't know what I'll do with it. Probably, maybe socks. I don't know. But it's very nice. It's 75/25 merino nylon. Very soft, very pretty. I love the colors. So that was from Newark, and
your
I think that
Lucretia
was-
Garfield.
yeah, I think that's all I bought at Newark. Those two things. And then my show color was Lucretia Garfield in the mohair. Right? Yeah.
Yep.
Mohair. And I'm going to pair that with Ida. I've been talking about a very similar combo. Frances Cleveland, Frankie, as I call her. Frankie and Ida are like a dream combo to me, but Frankie is very similar to Lucretia. Lucretia's got some maroon in there, which I thought went with this very well. So I'm going to be doing the Spring Thing shawl,
That'll be cute.
but with mohair, and this one held together. So I thought that would be pretty.
Yeah.
Sparkly and fuzzy and yellow. So that's the plan for that one.
Is that everything?
That's all of my things.
All right, that's all of my things. So, if you haven't watched our unboxing video, we have that up as well for June. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, all that fun stuff. If you haven't subscribed to us, click that button.
Yep.
And if you would like or comment on this video, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know, well, how many? We're planning to do a giveaway once we hit so many, 100.
So, share with your friends.
Yes.
Then we'll put everyone, once we hit that 100, we'll put everyone into a giveaway. And
so help us get to 100.
yeah.
Like, subscribe, ring the little bell so
Right.
you get notifications when we post.
And I think Mom said once we hit 100, you get to pick a yarn.
Pick
a
a
yarn?
colorway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if we haven't hit 100 by next time, which I don't know that we will, we'll definitely figure out the details a little better and
Yeah.
maybe say it at the beginning so
Yeah.
we don't
During
fail.
our housekeeping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we'll do.
Yeah.
So
So
if
share
we-
us.
yes, it's always appreciated.
Yes. And hopefully we will get to see some of you guys at Pittsburgh
Yes.
in August.
Until then, we finally get to do stuff.
Yeah, we get to work on some stuff,
Yay.
and we get to get more yarn ready for you guys.
Yeah, Mom's doing our new
And new
collection.
podcasts.
Yeah.
Because we went 5 weeks or
Yeah.
so without podcasting.
So we're excited to be
so
back.
yeah.
Look forward to maybe in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Our normal.
We're hoping to get back to our normal schedule.
Yep.
All
right. Well, thanks for joining as we unwind our skeins and history together. Bye.
Bye, guys.